How does it feel to perform this way as a rookie on this stage, back-to-back starts, and to have zeros?
Yeah, it feels great. It feels great to pick up the team. We went down 2-0. That was a big win for us. We knew that going in. I think coming out with that win, that helps us get some momentum on our side, and we'll see where it takes us tomorrow.
What's your reaction watching Ketel have that hit and walk it off that way?
That was incredible. Right man, right spot, and Ketel's amazing. He can do that in his sleep. So having Ketel and all those guys, they're going to start getting hot, and we're going to be a dangerous team for sure.
In the middle, in the fourth row.
Torrey talked about how you had 18 hitters plus or minus 4. I'm curious if knowing that changes the way that you approach how you moderate your effort in a start like that.
No, not necessarily. I think just going out there, going inning by inning, batter by batter, I think that's what you got to do in any start that comes. And I don't think there's anything that was different. Just going out there and attacking and trying to do my job.
On the right side.
Brandon, feels like kind of a rehash of what you were asked last week about coming out when you're throwing so well. But Torrey said he's asking guys on the bench, like, am I an idiot for taking him out right here? Can you hear like the crowd booing him for taking you out?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, who knows? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Bullpen did great. They've been doing great the whole postseason, so you can't think that way and taking a starter out. So obviously I'm a competitor. I want to keep going. Everybody does, but at the end of the day, you just got to trust his decision and move forward, go to the bullpen, let them do their jobs.
Down here in the front.
Hey, Brandon. What specifically do you think was working well for you and how you were able to execute?
I think the heater up was good today. The slider control was good, especially with 2 strikes, expanding the zone. So I think having those 2 pitches being on today was a key, and using the other pitches as well to get ahead, show something different, and put guys away when we needed to.
Barry.
Brandon, so in the 6th inning there, as you're looking at who's coming up, are you pretty much convinced you're probably not going to face Schwarber again in that situation, or are you even thinking about it?
I wanted to face him.
I know you wanted to.
Yeah, so like I said, it's go hitter by hitter, inning by inning. If you think about that 2 hitters prior, you're not thinking about that hitter in the moment. So I wasn't thinking about that, and I was just trying to get each guy out individually.
But if you look up at the scoreboard now, you're at 70 pitches, and it's like you got to think this is great. They were supposed to only let me pitch 40 or 50 pitches, and that's what you've been pitching. So they had more confidence in you today.
Yeah, I think how the game went, and it was a 0-0 ball game at the time, and I think it is what it is. So.
Juan.
Hey, Brandon, what were kind of your nerves or adrenaline like today compared to maybe a week and a half ago against Milwaukee?
I think they were similar. I was still pretty amped up, as everybody is. You wake up in the morning and you think about it all day. So going in the moment, just being present in the moment and taking that adrenaline into the game and using it to your advantage.
After what happened today, talk about the resiliency and the character of your club.
Our team's awesome. We don't stop fighting, and like I said, that was a big win for us to get the momentum on our side, and we're just going to keep going after it.
Brandon, at times maybe because of the rough start that you had to the season, some of us may have doubted, and I know that you've been very gracious throughout the entire process of your turnaround to the season. How satisfying is it just on that score to be able to come up today the way you did?
Yeah, this feels great. It feels good to contribute to the team, especially in the postseason. We went through some ruffles early on in the season, but that's kind of, we worked on things to be in the spot and perform like we did today.
Any last ones for Brandon? We got one more in the back, standing up on the right.
Was there a different mentality you had to come into this knowing the team is down 0-2, or was it kind of same preparation, same mindset for you?
A little bit of both. I think, knowing you're down by 2 games, you kind of go in like a must-win game. So you want it a little more, I think. And going into today, I think everybody kind of thought that like we need to win this game to get back on track, because we didn't want to go down 3-0, just being 1 game away. And I think having it 2-1 helps us in a lot of ways. Yeah, thank you guys.
Pavin, Lena, Washington, 12 News, Phoenix. Brandon said, you guys are kind of looking at this as a must-win game, and how good does that feel, seeing the way you guys were able to win this one?
Yeah, 100%. It was a must-win game, and it gives us momentum going forward, too. Being down 3-0 definitely would have been tough. We wouldn't have been out of it, but I think only one team has come back from that, so this was definitely a big one for us.
A few more for Pavin. Go ahead. You're back in the front.
Just to win it the way that you guys did, to keep that lineup in check, and then to be aggressive in the 9th like that. What does that say about this team and the resiliency here?
100%. They had their closer on the mound. Our crowd was amazing tonight. They got really into it. We fed off that energy, and definitely helped us in that 9th inning.
Greg on the left side.
Pavin, Greg Moore, Arizona Republic. Congratulations on the win. Take me through Ketel's at bat. What did you see? What were you thinking? Just give me all of it.
Yeah, I was on third base there. Was ready to go on anything on the ground, and he got a fastball above the zone, and he was able to put a good swing on it, and he's just been great for us from the right side of the plate, left side of the plate, doesn't matter. We're super confident when he comes up to the plate.
Greg.
It was one of those things, right? It was a clear base hit. I always think about it when you're coming across, like at what point do you know you're going to win? When do you start celebrating? How do you keep from moonwalking? Like, I want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I did check back for a half a second. You don't want to be the guy that doesn't tag when the center fielder catches it. But I was pretty sure it was down, and then as I was running home, I put my hands up in the air, knew we won, and chased Ketel out there into center field. Yeah.
Down here in the front.
Hey, Pavin, just what did it mean to you to come up with 2 big hits in the clutch today?
Yeah, it means a lot. Been rooting for this team on the bench, and ready for my opportunity when called upon. Been having a routine while on the bench I think is important, and been visualizing those ABs for a while, and was able to come through.
What's that routine?
Well, it was me and Jace would go in the top of the 5th every time, and hit with one of the hitting coaches and kind of go over the bullpen, and just having a guy to do that with, and another lefty, and just every inning just being ready when called upon.
On the left side in the middle.
Hey, Pavin, one thing that we can all see too is how Brandon pitched, and the rest of the pitching staff as well too. So they really kept you guys in the game. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that was huge. Pfaadt had his stuff today, man. I played with him in AAA a lot, and that's where he got a lot of swings and misses down there. When he first got called up, he wasn't getting as many of those swings and misses, and he really figured it out and had a career day today. And that's definitely something that I've seen from him before, so I wasn't too surprised. And to do it on the biggest stage is huge.
Hey, last one's for Pavin. Take one more. Jack on the right.
So you just mentioned Jace went into the cages with you. What does that say about this team? I mean, guy doesn't get on the roster, postseason roster, but you're all working together to make this happen no matter what.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Just a veteran presence, he's been here before, and just the guy that you can lean on and talk things through. He's very smart, and he's seen it all pretty much. So being able to lean on a guy like that, him, Longo, we've got a lot of veterans on this team that have given us a helping hand.